I'm Ben Weiss, and I sold my business for over $1.7 billion. I created a drink called Buy, which turned out to be my $1.7 billion big break. I'm proof of the American dream. Now, my purpose is to find the greatest entrepreneurs in America and help turn their idea into the next billion-dollar idea.
I am the inventor of the wonderful stuffed waffle iron.
This is the right manufacturer.
You sell 10,000 of these a day? I'm traveling across the country to meet 15 entrepreneurs in their hometowns, competing for a life-changing investment. The person that I'm going to invite back is... I'll choose only 6 to come to my headquarters in New Jersey, a one-of-a-kind business idea lab called The Basement. I believe any entrepreneur can build a company from the ground up, just like I did. I call this mindset Basementality. Are you guys ready? I'll put my top entrepreneurs through a series of challenging assignments.
Oh, no! We have a time check?
That will test their business acumen, their products.
Which of our collars looks best to you?
And most importantly, their grit. Time is up! In the end, the one who impresses me the most will get a residency in the basement, my full support and mentorship, and of course, my investment, up to $1 million. And make their American dream come true. I've asked each of you to scour the country for the next billion-dollar idea. And I want to invite the best entrepreneurs to my basement. Adam, how's the search going?
Ben, it's great. We started off with 100 entrepreneurs, and we've got it down to 15 contenders that we're really excited to show you.
Adam Davis is my VP of Public Relations. Adam's an expert at helping brands craft their stories in a way that really gets people talking.
Okay, let's get going. Here is our first entrepreneur, Greg Fruler in Las Vegas, Nevada. His company is called Freeform, and it's an ergonomic paintbrush that helps you improve control and reduces fatigue. You want to have a look?
Yes, please.
Let's do it.
Hi, my name is Greg Fruler, and I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, and I'm founder of Freeform. We have what's known as the grip-free paintbrush. I don't have to grip it, and this allows you to paint without any fatigue in your hands, no cramping. We want to be known as the ergonomic brand in the painting industry. It would be great to have someone as a mentor to really lean on and share that journey with and have that experience with.
Wow.
So admittedly, I haven't painted anything in, what, 10 years? Although I suffer from carpal tunnel.
Yeah.
So do I, same.
Suffer. So I'm interested in his technology, but it seems like, you know, he's figured it out for painting.
Yeah.
I love when people have their patents, you know, sitting up behind them. I worry that people spend a lot of time and money chasing a patent, but I hope it doesn't take away from, you know, the focus of actually going out there and disrupting the paintbrush industry, which I don't know how big it is.
So they sold 440 million units in the last year, and this industry that he's in is approaching 10.7 billion.
My chief marketing officer, well, that's Daniel Goodfellow. We all just call him Goody, and he has a great eye for new ideas, entrepreneurial talent, and positioning brands. It sounds like nobody's really cared to disrupt.
No.
Come up with a better version of it.
Yeah.
Everyone is focused on improving their home. You know, you look at the brands that are spiking right now, and it's, you know, home improvement
Timing
is
is
just
good.
Yeah.
And that's where he plays, by the way. He's very much about the home improvement market more than the commercial space.
Now, when I did paint, I always went with the cheapest paintbrush. You know why? Because I never clean the paintbrush.
Right.
Throw 'em
Yeah.
away.
Right.
Yeah.
I throw them away. How much is this?
They're slightly above the retail price of a regular paintbrush.
You know, so in talking to Greg, he is painted as the black sheep in the industry. You know, so he's in industry events. You know, he's always sort of seen as the odd one out, and so I think the fight is certainly there with
Now,
him.
what we do know, by the way, is in Las Vegas shortly, he's up for an award at the National Hardware Show. So it'd be interesting to see how he goes.
It's a big category. No clear market leader.
Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That people are actually buying. I think we might be heading to Vegas.
We can always find something to do in Vegas. That's my philosophy. All right, so next up we have James Boyd with the poop stick. Yes. You saw it right.
Why does the world need another stool?
Shall we find out?
I am James Boyd, the inventor of the Poop Stick. The Poop Stick is a device that helps raise your knees above your hips so you can actually relax the colon so you can defecate a lot easier. What can there be that will make it easier for all members of the family? We came up with the Poop Stick to where it is height adjustable. And so we also wanted something that you can actually put off to the side that is kind of hidden in plain sight. We came up with a device to where the legs actually fold up.
Yeah, you don't need to show me that.
Wow.
That looks like a pogo stick.
It looks like a pogo stick, right?
He's coming out of this, you know, I know it's a funny topic, but I've never seen someone talk more serious about poop.
I can tell you right now, from a marketing perspective, the name Poop Stick doesn't really...
No.
My CEO, Ken Kurtz, and I have worked together for over 12 years. He is beverage royalty and has created multiple iconic brands in the beverage industry. How much revenue does he have?
So here's the thing. He's still in concept phase.
Whoa. So pre-rev.
Pre-rev. He does have a patent. He has a patent on, again, the adjustable nature of it and retractable.
You can't be constipated after the idea and not be able to get the idea to market. But he does have a very large addressable market.
Yeah, look, I got the stat right in, so 100% of Americans poop. This just in. Yeah, that just hot off the press.
And then...
I don't know. I kind of think he has two really digestible advantages over the competition.
I would agree.
I agree.
Right? I mean, it's retractable and it's adjustable.
Adjustable.
And somebody else has already done the heavy lifting.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, look, he may not be first to market, but in this industry, it pays to be number 2.
Right.
That was just amazing.
I've been waiting all week for that, I promise you.
I guess we are going to Austin, Texas to visit James.
Alrighty.
Where else are we going?
We have Pat and Eric who have Dripsy. All right, let's have a look at their video.
I'm Eric Frank. I live in Leavenworth, Washington.
My name is Pat Early. I live in Cle Elum, Washington, and we are the founders of Dripsy, which is a US-made, clog-resistant, non-stick kitchen sink strainer that I initially invented about 2.5 years ago. I would always get super frustrated because I could never find a sink strainer that I really liked. So that's why I made Dripsy. Once you put this in your drain, you're not gonna want it out of your drain. This thing's a workhorse. We need a buddy. We need a third friend in this thing to help us grow it. We need a mentor to hold our hand and bring us through.
So that is the boys, Pat and Eric with Dripsy. I think it looks interesting.
What I'm seeing is two very simple to understand advantages over the strainer, right? Anti-clog, anti-stick.
Yeah.
Now listen, I don't know if it's a big enough industry.
Do you have revenue numbers?
So far, he has $650,000 worth of sales.
These are two co-founders.
Who's the lead horse of the two?
So it sounds like Pat. Here's where we have a bit of a red flag.
Right.
So Pat, he has a full-time job. So he's an emergency medical PA.
Okay.
So
Wow.
Dripsy's a bit of a side hustle at the moment. He has kids, so he's got his hands full. And they help him with, you know, mailing and
That's
fulfillment. So
It looked like Pat did most of the talking on that, but let's make sure we set up a meeting with both Pat and Eric.
Okay.
All right?
Work on that.
Great job. Let's see who we got in these basements.
Thank you.
I'm off to meet 3 entrepreneurs who are trying to disrupt the household and the do-it-yourself industries with their inventions. First up, Cle Elum, Washington. Becoming an entrepreneur is all about finding your edge. Pat and Eric are right on the verge with their new kitchen sink product. But I'm here to see if they have what it takes to make the jump or if they're just gonna go right down the drain. It's time to meet the makers of Dripsy. I have questions going into my meeting with Dripsy. I'm always curious why there's 2 co-founders. I want to know if they're both equally committed to the business.
It was very surreal, the situation, been sitting across my kitchen table with my wife and kids running around.
Very affectionate dog right now.
Incredibly affectionate,
Just in case you're wondering what I'm doing, I am petting your dog.
Powder.
Oh my God, was this here?
Yeah.
I didn't even see it. I
Yeah, we
walked right
put
by
some
it.
there.
It does feel very Washington. I like this packaging. So
Yeah, that's
I'm
what we were going
feeling-
for. Eric and I need a business partner that, you know, I've worked with in the past. It was just bad circumstances today that Eric couldn't make it.
So, apparently Pat's co-founder and partner in Dripsy is missing in action.